Hi, lovely people of God. It's another Sunday, and as usual, we'll be conversing with parishioners. But more specifically, we'll be highlighting on Greenland and what they learned from Mass today. So, relax and join us, interact with them. You can tell us your name and then the inspiration you drew from Father's sermon today.
Okay, so I am Moses Ayim Junior. Yes, today's sermon, it was very beautiful. I mean, it was talking about Lent, how we can manage ourselves during Lent, and how we can stay away from things that will draw us away from God. So, two things I critically took from the sermon, that we should stay away from things that will cause us to sin. When we know our weakness, we should be able to identify our weakness, be able to know them, and stay away from them. Because sometimes you can't fight it. So the best is to not be around. Then that way, everything is safe. And then the other thing too I took very serious was the fact that you don't overestimate your strength. You understand? And you don't underestimate the thing that will lead you to sin. Because if you overestimate your strength, you are not careful, you get there and you will fall. You might think you'll be able to overcome it, but at the end of the day, you might make a mess out of yourself. And if you also underestimate the sin too, there's the same result. So that's the two critical things I took from today's sermon.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing this with us and have a lovely Sunday. Please can you tell us your name?
My name is Prosper Hail Mary Ahonga.
Okay, Prosper Hail Mary Ahonga. That's a good name. What did you learn from Father's preaching today?
The lessons I took from Father's lessons today are the one, temptation is an invitation or an examination to do wrong. And when that happens, we will have to be very careful so that we don't fall. We've also been told that we shouldn't underestimate the tempter or overestimate our strength, because it may be a wrong perception at the long run. Again, we have been told to avoid whatever we can to overcome. We have to avoid all the temptational points and objects that will cause us temptation. Because strong as we think we may be, the opponent or the tempter may be stronger than us. And finally, we were told that when we avoid the temptation and we are becoming victorious, the angels will be there to give us welcome.
Thank you so much and have a lovely Sunday.
Thank you very much.
Will you kindly introduce yourself to us?
My name is Raymond Ajeuda Perez.
Okay. So, Mr. Perez, what did you learn from Father's preaching today?
Oh, I learned from Father's preaching that temptations are bound to come as far as we are Christians. And temptations are based on our desires. So probably my temptation will not be as yours. And then there is a need that when temptation comes, it is for our own growth. It is a way of being tested as we all go through exams in life. So temptation in itself is not bad. It has come to help us. And one other thing I learned is that temptations are ways of our growth. And temptations will come. And temptation, when they come, they have not come to destroy us, because God has made provisions for strength for us to be able to overcome temptation. And one other thing I learned is that we should always be prepared. And Father gave an illustration when he was in school. He always has a spoon in his pocket, ever prepared when he's invited. So we should be prepared in life. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
God bless you.
Hi, ladies.
Hi, Ella.
All right. So I would like you to kindly introduce yourselves and tell us what you learned from Father's preaching today.
I'm Constance.
Okay.
I'm Matilda.
Okay. So kindly share with us what you learned from Mass today.
Hey, a lot, but to summarize it, Lent and then temptation. That is what Father started with. And then he made us understand that temptation, send us for kind of social dear, utro, social dear who are what nasi. Now, I was thinking, dear Baba, I was said, putting me when now we see dear, now we could try. You couldn't be swabber. One ring, now one swing, now 1 year or more than a crown try. Couldn't be any of the other. Inti, the crack crown say a crystal for no see a timmy ring, I won't pipe boom. yɛtumi sua atwerɛ asɛm no Bible no ɛnyɛ yɛ biribi anapa wie no yɛsua a abere a nsɔhwɛ no ɛreba no yɛbɛtumi agyina ɔko no anim na ɛno ne nsɔhwɛ da no atwerɛ no wɔatwerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ kasa mu sɛ ɛyɛ nneyɛɛ sɛ ɛyɛ adwene mu yɛbɛtumi de Bible nkyerɛkyerɛ no a yɛsua no ayɛ adwuma na afoforɔ so ahu wɔ yɛn abrabɔ mu nkunimdie no a yɛbɛdi ɛwɔ bɔne so no nti ɛno nso ɔkyerɛ sɛ duru hɔ a Nyankopɔn na ɛma yɛn saa ɔsoro nimdie no ne adom no na yɛntumi ngyina ɔko no so anim.
My sister have said, oh,
That all, you just add to
I don't
it.
have much to say, but the only thing I learned, I would say right now is, he said we should try to overcome the temptation.
Okay.
Since we are in Lent, we should stand firm and pray and focus so that any temptation that comes, we will conquer it.
All right. Thank you so much and have a lovely Sunday.
Same here.
Please, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, Francisca Dometer.
All right. We want you to tell us what you learned from Mass today, first of all, and also highlight something on the Greenland, since it's an initiative by Sinesa.
Yes. For today's Mass, I will first say that the homily was so practical, was simple and understanding for everyone. Because if you look at it, mostly as Christians, we feel that we are beyond certain things. Sometimes we feel that sin is beyond us. Sometimes we feel that we are holy or we have matured to a level that there are certain sins that we cannot commit. But listening to Father today, he made us to understand that temptation and sin is normal to every human being, but just that the grace of God is sufficient for us. So none of us should ever think that we are beyond temptation. None of us should ever think that we are so holy or righteous that we cannot be tempted, but that we should do all our best to stay away from the things that cause us to sin. That is difficult for us as Christians. Most of us are aware of the sins that make us to sin, but we did not know that by avoiding from them, we can stay away from sin. And if you listen, Father mentioned things, people, friends, and companies, and he asks us to intentionally stay away from these things. It's only by staying away from them that we can conquer sin. And for me, that is so practical that I think these 40 days, if we adopt that, it will take us very far.
All right. And then, Sinesa.
Yes, so the Catholic Youth Network for Environmental Sustainability has been in existence since 2015, and our headquarters is in Kenya. Ghana's own chapter was officially launched last year in October. But looking at it, we have realized that even though the Catholic Bishop Conference on 2 occasions have launched the Laudato Si operation in Ghana, we have realized that it has not materialized. So as a Ghana's chapter, we thought that using the 40 days of Lent to highlight, to educate, and to create awareness on Laudato Si and Laudat Deum, and also to come out with practical ways by which Christians, especially Catholics, can help save the environment, will go a long way, not just to make our Lent another fasting and prayers, but something practical, something that is beneficial in the physical and in the spiritual to all of us. And that is why we came out with Greenland.
All right. Thank you so much and have a lovely Sunday.
You're welcome. Thank you too for having me.
In a nutshell, we learned about temptations and things that cause us to sin. And I want to encourage all of us to try to desist from things that will cause you to sin, because sometimes you think you can overcome it, but when actually you cannot at all. And more importantly, we want to encourage all of us to take the Green Lent very importantly. Today you heard her speak. We are trying to tell everyone that the outcomes of our actions on the earth by polluting it comes with more burden on the poor people. So please do well to protect the earth. And thank you so much for watching from the beginning to the end. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, like, comment, and share this video with your friends and loved ones. See you in my next episode. Bye.